Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Happy Sunday. I usually don't come on a Sunday, so this is a little bit of a treat for you guys and for me to connect with you over here on a Sunday. I hope that a lot of you are going to get some extra rest this weekend and you don't have to go into the office tomorrow. Our office, however, is open. We're open tomorrow. We're ready to work on your immigration cases. I just came into the office today to get caught up a little bit on some of the applications, and I thought I would hop on here and see if you guys had questions, see if I can give you a little bit more information about immigration generally. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just as a heads up, I am just providing general immigration information since I am not familiar with your immigration situation, your case. If you want something specific, if you want information that's specific to you, I would suggest that you reach out to us and schedule a consultation. And you can do that by calling our office at 703 348 1663. Again, that's 703 348 1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. We help our clients all throughout the United States, so they can be located anywhere, and our firm can help you with your immigration case. If you want to come in person, we more than welcome you to join us in person, meet us in person at our office in Washington, D.C. However, if you can't make that happen, if you live far away and you still would like to work with us, we're happy to work with you. And it's very simple and easy for us. We'll make it simple and easy for you. Some of our clients that are local also don't prefer to come into the office because of traffic and parking and all sorts of things. I know we all have a lot of demands on our schedule. Again, if you would like to come into the office to meet me in person, to meet our team in person, you're welcome to do that. However, you do not have to be in the DC area to work with us. So don't let that stop you. We make everything very, very seamless. If you're joining me for the first time, let me introduce myself again. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. I'm streaming right now on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. That's TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any immigration questions, if you'd like to have a consultation that's confidential, that's private between you and me. I'd be happy to meet with you, and you can schedule a consultation right now. Our office is closed, but you can go on our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com, or you can go on our Facebook page, Agarwal Immigration, and see my availability for the next few weeks and go ahead and schedule a consultation directly from there. Okay, so don't hesitate to do that if you want to get ahead, get on my calendar before the week begins. Otherwise, call us right now, leave a voicemail. We'll give you a call back tomorrow since our office will be open tomorrow. Give us a call back. You can reach us at 703 348 1663. Again, 703 348 1663. All right, great. I usually start off with a question of the day that I think will be helpful to you guys. So let me go ahead and do that right now while I am talking. If there are questions, I see some folks, North Albo, Mahesh. I'm happy to answer your questions. Say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching from, guys. I always love to know who's on here, where you're watching from. If this is your first time, I'm happy to give you a shout out. Hi, Mohit. Nice to see you again. Thank you for always being such a loyal fan and joining us so regularly every time we're on. All right. H is watching from Toronto. Awesome. Thank you for joining. North Alba watching from New York, New Jersey. First time, says Mathif. Awesome. Thanks, guys. These are a lot of folks are watching on TikTok, but we're also streaming right now on YouTube and Facebook. If you are interested in immigration to the United States, I would say please it would be a good idea to follow us and like us on our social media platforms. We're right now on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. We're also on Instagram, not streaming from Instagram at the moment, but we are also on Instagram if you want to keep up with us there. We are on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help clients with U.S. immigration, no matter what type. So, for example, we help with business cases, right? So companies that would like to sponsor sponsor individuals for temporary visas or green cards. We do many of those. Also, we help with family cases where individuals are sponsoring their parents, brothers, or sisters. If they're sponsoring children, we help with that as well, and spouses, of course. And then also humanitarian cases such as green cards for victims of abuse, visas and green cards for victims of crime, and also victims of trafficking. So we help with many different types of immigration cases. If you are looking to come to the US, if you're looking to help bring somebody to the US, or you're looking to stay in the US, get permission to be here, get work authorization, we can help you with that, okay? And the first step would be to call our office, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Or you can go on our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and schedule a consultation directly from there. All right. Hi, Mohamed's watching from Michigan. Awesome. We have someone watching here from Pennsylvania. Do you have advice for marriage-based green card for a Canadian? I can only speak to U.S. immigration law. I'm not familiar with Canadian immigration law, but if it's an American sponsoring a Canadian, of course, I can help you with that. Watching from Miami, Florida, awesome. New York, Toronto, Houston. Great, guys. We have folks from all over watching. That's awesome. Mr. Mohit from Michigan here on YouTube watching. Awesome, everyone. Thank you for joining. And as folks join, we are just saying hello. And if it's your first time or if you haven't chatted before, feel free to tell me where you're watching from. I'd be happy to give you a shout out as well. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is, do I need an affidavit of support for a VAWA-based adjustment of status application? Do I need an affidavit of support for a VAWA-based adjustment of status application? Just remember that when you're filing for a green card for somebody, one of the documents that you generally provide is something called the affidavit of support, which has income requirements based on your household size. Okay, so those are income requirements based on your household size. But if you are petitioning for yourself, like you're undocumented, or your status is about to expire and your spouse is abusive towards you, meaning they are emotionally abusive, they might be verbally abusive, saying negative things to you, putting you down, blaming you, things of that nature, and using perhaps the fact that they have control over whether or not you remain in this country or whether or not they sponsor you for a green card, right? This happens more often than you think. If you apply for a green card on your own without the help of your spouse there, you do not need to meet any income requirements. So the answer is no, you do not need an affidavit of support if you are filing for a VAWA-based adjustment of status. I hope that is helpful to you. If you could use help with your VAWA application, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We would love to help you. We work on many of these applications. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. I would love to schedule a consultation for you. Don't hesitate to call us. You can also schedule a consultation on our website, agarwalimmigration.com, or on our Facebook page. Agarwal Immigration is our handle. Just a reminder to follow us and like us on our social media platforms. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Our handle is Agarwal Immigration on all the platforms. This way you can stay up to date on when I go live. You can join me when I go live. And if you have friends or family that might want to join us for this immigration conversation, please share this post with them, share this with others so we can have them get notified and also join us and hopefully gain something from this little time with me here. Okay, great. All right. Mahesh says, I'm a U.S. citizen. How can I bring my parents to the U.S. permanently? That's a great question. I'm a U.S. citizen. How can I bring my parents to the U.S. permanently? That's awesome. It's actually really fast as a U.S. citizen to bring your parents to the U.S. as green card holders. So essentially what you would do is file a petition here in the U.S. showing that you are a U.S. citizen, showing that those are your parents, right? Once that gets approved, the case will get transferred over to the National Visa Center. Ultimately, your parents will upload some documents, some financial information for you as well. An interview will be scheduled where they are located abroad. They will appear for the interview. They'll complete a medical exam abroad, and get issued a visa, which will give them about 6 months to enter the United States. And once they enter, they'll be considered green card holders, and the green card will be mailed to them. So it's a fairly straightforward process. It sounds a little bit complicated, but it is straightforward. If there are no other issues, we'd be happy to help you with that. We help many people with green cards for individuals, for family members that are outside the country. I would love to chat with you more about that. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Our clients can be anywhere. You don't need an immigration attorney that is where you are located, right? If you prefer that, awesome. Would be happy to refer folks to you if I know anyone in your area. But if you want to work with us, we'd love to work with you. We work with many people all throughout the United States and help them with their immigration applications. You can schedule a consultation with us if you want to talk to us about your particular case. You can call us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Or you can go on our Facebook page, Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and schedule a consultation directly from our website. All right. But the office is closed right now. It's Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. And still, thank you for taking time out of your weekend to join me here. I was just working on some applications, and I figured I would come on live and answer some of your questions, give you some information about immigration. And if you would like to reach out to us this week or next week, I would love to chat with you. I know that we're super packed for this week, but we do have some appointments for next week. And if you need to get in, we can try to squeeze you in as much as possible this week. So call us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Or you can go online on our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and schedule a consultation directly from there. Okay. Love to meet many of you in person, by phone, or by Zoom, which is the most common way that I conduct consultations. All right, here I'm going to scroll through and see what other questions you guys might have. Oops. If one entered with a fake green card, can we file for an I-130? So it depends, actually. It depends. You might still be able to apply for a green card. We have to get more details about your situation, right? How old were you? There may be waivers available. So give us a call. We can work through and see how you might be eligible. All right. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. I got my work permit and social security number last year through marriage, but still pending on the green card. It does take a little bit of time. It would take about 1.5 years to get the green card appointment. So once you apply for a green card, you'll receive biometrics, right? So you give your fingerprints, you'll receive your work authorization and travel authorization if you applied for that. This is for adjustment of status applications. And then shortly thereafter, you will have an interview scheduled with our firm. We will prepare you for the interview. So we walk you through from start to finish. We prepare you for the interview. We give you practice questions. We give you the list of documents to take with you. And we also appear with you at the interview. So we're kind of full service there. We walk you from start to finish. We're your partner in this journey from start to finish. I'd be happy to chat with you more about your immigration applications. If you would like, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm the only attorney with our firm. Our consultations are always with me. I'd be happy to chat with you about your case or see what's going on, that it might be taking a little bit longer. Maybe there's an issue that you can figure out and clarify before to help kind of speed up the application. Okay, if you want to talk, I'm happy to do that. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Melissa, I think there may be some options, so give us a call. All right. Is there any rules for siblings that are dependent on parents, and can they travel with parents? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Johnny. I'd be happy to chat with you, or if you want to clarify, I'll try to answer. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for all the questions over and over again. Melissa, schedule a consultation. We'll walk you through the process and see if there are options available, which might be humanitarian, or you might be able to do a waiver. I would need some more information about your situation, but we have been successful in getting benefits for people that have entered in this way. Okay, call us 703-348-1663. All right. I think there's so many questions. Okay, perfect. Do I need an immigration lawyer for my VAWA case, right? Do I need an immigration lawyer for my VAWA case? I think if you're working with a lawyer who is experienced with VAWA, we can obtain all the information that might prepare your application in the strongest way possible and increase your chances of approval, right? A lot of times people forget about things like emotional abuse, verbal abuse, psychological abuse. So part of our process involves talking with you, spending over 2 hours with you, just talking to you about details of the hurtful behavior by your spouse, or by the abuser, if your abuser was your child, for example, right, or a parent. So we get into some great detail with you about all the forms of abuse that might help you qualify for VAWA. We also help you excuse me, we also help you show that you have strong, good moral character. And many people forget about that part. That is a requirement of the application. So we want to include proof that you are a person of good moral character. So in many ways, we can help you prepare a strong application. We can review your application. We can identify potential inconsistencies. We can identify evidence that might be helpful towards you. And of course, since we're used to drafting declarations for VAWA applications, we can do an intake with you, meaning we could ask you questions, do a very detailed, long phone conversation with you, and our team will help draft up the declaration, which you will review and approve, assuming there are no changes. Or if there are changes, you let us know and you work with us to get the declaration to be accurate. Okay, call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go online right now if you would like and schedule a consultation. It's on our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com. Okay, this is actually a super common question that I want to bring up for you guys. Many people think, I can sponsor my brother or sister, they're here in the US, or I can sponsor, my parents, they're here in the US, right? Excuse me, guys. So many people think, I'm going to just sponsor, I'm a green card holder, I can sponsor my spouse, or I have adult children, they're here in the US, they're undocumented, but now I have my green card, I'm just going to go ahead and sponsor them. The issue is some relationships require the person you are sponsoring, if they're in the US, to be in status, okay? So you might file what's called the I-130 and it gets approved, right? And then people think, well, it's been approved, I have a green card. The I-130 application is the first part of a family-based green card application, but it actually does not grant you any status to be in the US, right? It just basically says you have a basis to file the adjustment of status application or a basis to apply for a green card. So all it is doing is establishing that family relationship, right? So whether you're sponsoring a spouse, whether you're sponsoring your parents or your siblings or whatnot, that alone does not get you status to be in the US. So if you're doing an I-130 application, just know that alone is not going to get you any kind of immigration status. To be able to apply for adjustment of status, some relationships do require that person that you're sponsoring to be maintaining their status. So either as a student, a visitor, or whatnot, it will require them to be maintaining their status. Okay, I hope that is helpful to you guys. Many people come to us and say, we got an approval, but we don't have the green card yet. And it's just confusing. It's a very confusing process. But just know that an I-130 approval alone is not immigration status. All right. Call us You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Or you can go on our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and schedule your consultation directly from there. All right, guys. Awesome. I think I've got most of your questions. Oops, I have some repeat questions here, and I think I'm missing them. Marcos is saying, I'm a U.S. citizen. My wife's case is at NVC, which is National Visa Center. I have a new baby last week. How do I start the process for my kids? Your wife can amend the application. So when she completes the application, you can add your children. So you can, it's the same process for your children. You have to petition for them, right? The baby, there's no dependents or derivatives that come in with your wife. So you can either sponsor, or since you're a U.S. citizen, you could do your child may be able to acquire citizenship from you, but it depends a little bit on where you are and whatnot. It's a little bit of a complex process, Marcos. I would say give us a call, 703-348-1663. Rhodes says, if my parents' green card application was denied, do we have to start all over? Well, first you want to see why it was denied. So is it something that we can fix, right? It could be something that we can fix or provide better evidence for. Then I would say maybe we start all over, or depending on where this was done, you might be able to appeal it as well. So give us a call at 703-348-1663. Rhodes said they missed the interview. You might be able to appeal it. Julaza is saying, if 485 is held in abeyance and you applied for VAWA, can you apply for C9 EAD renewal? Yeah, you can. You can. If your 485 is in abeyance, you have VAWA petition pending, as long as the 485 has not been denied, right? You can still apply for an EAD renewal based on a pending 485 application. If it's the wrong address, Road is saying it was denied, they didn't appear for an interview. I would say maybe you do have to start all over again because you are required to change your address. AR11 form, you have to change your address within 10 days of a move, okay? But if it was the government's mistake, you may be able to ask them to reschedule. All right, guys, that's all for today. Happy Sunday. Hope you get an additional restful day this week. Ooh, guys, my throat. I hope you get an additional restful day this week, and call us if we can help you with your immigration case. Have a great day. Bye.